Hey guys, it's Clarissa. Today we are going to react to Adea's TikToks. Adea is a Australian, I think, trans woman, and she has a habit of like dating guys and even having sex with them without telling the guy that she is trans. So let's get into it. Wait, does that mean hold up. Does that mean like she like gets into a relationship with somebody and not even tell them that she's trans? Yikes. I mean, what do you expect? That's big news, you know? For all they know, you're a woman. And, of course, they're going to react differently. Not every guy is going to be okay with that. Some guys might. Some guys might be cool with it. But, girl, set your expectations straight. Majority of the guys are going to react differently and, probably will reject you. Well, number one, because you lied. And number two, because you're trans. That's just it. Hold up. What did she say? And he thinks he left you because you were trans, but you told him early so he would leave you alone. Why the fuck does it matter? It feels like an ego thing for her. It feels like a pride thing. Like, I don't know why it fucking matters, but it feels as if it's important to her who rejects who gets to reject who first.
Deceiving times. I'm gonna say this again. What you see is what you get. It's a little weird that some guys like you think that all this is a facade and I'm deceiving people. If you're so macho like you say you are, then why think that men could live like this? A guy that is affirmative of his sexuality and his gender would obviously see that I couldn't live like this if I wasn't a woman.
You're not a woman. You're delusional. I can acknowledge the fact that, some people will say trans women are men. I would agree to that only in the biological category or aspect. But to completely deny and ignore that, there is also a huge difference. Not only are there huge differences between trans women and women, but also obviously with trans women and men, we are not the same. We might be born the same, and that will remain the reality, right? Biologically. But I don't agree that, we are just like men because we don't live our lives as men. Do men do men wear bras? Do men fucking wear dresses? And it's not, I'm not just limiting it to clothing. It's just different. I don't think like a guy. I feel, it's just not in every aspect. No. So I actually agree with her on this one, except for the fact that she's a woman, because she's not. Why not just tell the guy? I don't get it. Why do you feel the need to hide that? I mean, you had all of these surgeries done. Aren't you confident enough to just say you're trans? Why do you want to deceive them? You are deceiving them. And, what they see is not what they get. Because, actually, they're seeing a woman, but they're actually getting a trans woman. Do you not see that difference? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just tell him I'm trans. If they say no, then fine, then move on. I don't get why. What's the point of fucking dating somebody if like they're not into trans? 4 weeks? Imagine like how the guy must feel after like, I mean, I don't know how long they've been talking, hypothetically, if it's like every day. God. That was funny. That was funny.
Do I still don't tell the guys I'm dating I'm trans? On the first date, you get to know him, you see what he's like. That's when you know if you're interested. Why are people so pressed about me not telling him on the first date? I'm not gonna get rejected by a guy that I could reject. This information is literally top secret. So why would I tell him if there's no point? Point being, I wanna get to know him more. I'm gonna let him get to know me more. The definition of dating, you guys. Cheers.
Oh my God. The logic, the twisted, demented, psychotic logic of that. So her logic is that is private information and I will decide like when to tell you that. I mean, I can understand that. Like, I don't tell, in the sense of like, I don't tell everybody that I'm trans, right? Like, why would I? They don't need to know I'm trans unless I'm dating them. Like, that is a very crucial information that you are keeping from this guy who might not even date you had he known that you were trans. So yeah, it's a power play. It's definitely a power play. It's a power play of like, you're not going to reject me for being trans. I'm going to reject you first. So let's, like get to know each other and then I will decide, right? I will decide if I want to continue this. And if I do, I'll tell you I'm trans. Like, it's a power play for sure. It's very stupid though. Adea, girl, you better be careful because you are playing with fire. This is some dangerous shit, You are fooling and deceiving guys, thinking that you are a woman, which again, honey, you are not a woman.
Did she SA the guy? We're talking about a one-night stand. First of all, she is who she said she was. Also, I'm curious, on a one-night stand, do you sit down face to face telling each other your whole past? No, you just want to have fun. You just have a one-night stand. Some of us are stealth, which means that no one knows except their parents that they're trans and they live among you. So you could have had a one-night stand with one of us. If you really think it's SA, that means that you, a guy, could live like me. If you think I'm a guy. Period.
That is fucked up. I mean, it's not SA for sure because it is consensual, right? No one was forced. However, like, don't you think like the person who you are going to have sexual interactions with deserve to know like what kind of, I don't know, sex they're actually having sex with before doing it? It's common sense. It's common sense to me, and I feel like should be to every trans person, but apparently I don't get it. I don't get it, girl. Like, you look good, you've had all of these surgeries, you look like a woman, you pass as a woman. I don't see why. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't get it.
This talk where I told you guys how I told my ex I was trans resurfaced. Half the comments on that video are, you lying piece of shit. I'll say this one more fucking time. Trans women are literally born with the brain of a woman, just in the wrong body. It's literally proven scientifically. The problem with me was my outside. If I matched it to what's inside and the guy likes what he sees, he likes me, and then finds out you liked what was wrong with me. I'm not like, I don't know what. Every time someone has a problem with me not telling him right away, they end up being transphobic and thinking trans women aren't women. Only thing is that I'm trans. It's such a big part of my life. And if I love someone, I'm going to tell them because it's a part of me. That's it.
All right, I see what's wrong here. She doesn't see it as a big deal because she sees herself as a woman. In her mind, she is a woman. That she was just born in the wrong body. So she doesn't see it as a big deal. It's like, you love me. I'm a woman, just born a man. No biggie. She's making that decision for like every guy that she dates, which is not right. They should make that decision. They should have that information in and make that decision for themselves. Girl, you are like deceiving men. I mean, sure, born with a woman's brain, sure. I mean, I feel that, but like, that doesn't make me a woman. Like, if I was born with a brain of a dog, does that make me a fucking dog?
My date fucking canceled on me last minute. Get ready with me to go on a date by myself. Because I love myself.
If you love yourself, then why do you hide yourself? Why do you hide your true identity? Just saying.
We actually met in the grocery store, which was kind of cute. I thought he was cute, but now it's like, how old are you? He basically ghosted me. He texted me this morning to confirm that we actually were going out tonight, and I went to go check and he blocked me. This is what I think happened. I think he was getting anxious to meeting me. I did not tell him I was trans because it's a first date. Like, he Googled me, found my Instagram, and then found out. When are guys gonna understand that my exterior is what I had changed to match my inside? If you like how I look, there isn't supposed to be a problem. About to go spend some quality time with myself.
Serves you right. Serves you right. And good job for the guy for, doing the research and, probably feeling something was off. So kudos to the guy. Like, I think, guys, if you have that feeling that, something is a little off, like ask them right away, or do your research. I mean, I guess like guys' intuition aren't the best, but like, you might actually offend, a natural born woman if you ask them if they're trans. So do the research if you feel like something's off. So hats off to the guy. That's the right thing. And girl, you deserve to be ghosted. You deserved to be, what do you call that? Stood up. Yeah. I mean, you a liar, sis. You a liar. That is it for today's video. This is just a compilation of what not to do if you are a trans woman, okay? And stop saying you're a woman. Just accept that we are trans women and there's nothing wrong with that and just own that shit. Like, so what? So what? We can be trans women and there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.